Hello. Hello. Been trying to get this stupid mic to work. Let me be the day. Be the yeah. Okay. I kind of the color on this video is just awful. Yuck. Jeez. Uh, 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 anyway, what the hell is this button do? Oh, look at that! It makes me. Look at that! I like this top, sort of like. Yeah, it looks very girly. I like it. What about this? I'm upside down. Oh, wait a minute. Oh no, we don't want that. What about this? Fuck it. Oh, hey, look, I can zoom. I can zoom. Oh, yeah, okay. So I was feeling a little bit dysphoria, dysphoria, right? What is that? What is that like? I feel like I'm at this stage. I feel like I'm at a stage in my transition where I'm vulnerable to a lot of dysphoria. Like, so for instance, if people like, if they're not supportive of, if they don't validate my feelings, self-perceptions, my actions regarding my transition, if they don't validate it, I feel like I feel depressed, or I feel, um, I don't know. It just gets to me. It's like I really don't. I mean, I've been struggling with this, like, or I've been denying it, it's just I've had to deal with my own issues. I mean, my own insecurities, or my own confusion, my own, yeah, lack of self. I've had to deal with that. So now I feel like I'm taking, positive steps. I mean, I don't even know. How do I put this? I have no other choice. Okay. This is the only option for me. So to me, it's like, that's it. There's this. I mean, I've got an appointment with my endocrinologist on Wednesday, and I've got to go there. So I hope the blood work. I gave the blood last Tuesday, and I hope it's okay. I hope all my levels are alright, and I don't have any cholesterol or whatever issues. And I hope my liver and kidney are because that's very important to me. So I'm kind of a bit nervous about that. But anyway, so God, I hope that's okay. uh, so yeah. So what was the thing? Yeah, I have to, yeah. So yeah, you know. I mean, I kind of expect everyone to understand, but I don't know. So yeah, like for instance, my mom, I mean, people, they still call me by my old name, and it's like they call me I mean, these I can't these issues are like kind of bugging me now. Like before, I guess I wouldn't have thought I wouldn't have they wouldn't have bothered me. But now I feel like I'm at a stage in my transition where they are kind of bothering me. Where it's like I'm getting a bit more confident in myself, and if people misgender me or I'm still trying to get used to the change, because when people call you a name and they call you by a pronoun all your life, it is a change, but I don't know. I feel like it bugs me if when people misgender me and call me by my old name, like. So my name is Yvette and Sati. Yvette Sati, I like it. Yeah, I am going to get it formally changed. Uh, I have to actually make a video about this. In this couple of like this April actually, the High Court in Australia, like the highest court in the land, this person, her name or so she's an androgynous person, called Nori. I think she wanted to have her sex registered as unspecified with the New South Wales Registry of Births, Deaths, and Marriages or something. And you can only register in New South Wales law, you can only register your sex as male or female. Now, if you want to change your sex, they call it sex, in under New South Wales law, you have to have gone a gender confirmation surgery, which means you have had your genital organs removed or done something to confirm your preferred or gender. So anyway, the interesting thing is like the High Court, right? Basically, stated in like a landmark historic decision, which is going to affect the whole of Australia, that the sex is not binary. The thing is, funny thing is, I don't know if I have to read the case, but see, we talk about that and gender are different. Sex is a biological thing, but gender is more of a social construct. Whereas the High Court said no, sex is not binary, but maybe they were talking about gender. I don't know. And they said that yeah, the law should recognize a third category of sex, which is unspecified or whatever. So that can be for transgendered or transsexual individuals, or so the what I'm thinking this is gonna lead to is like, because there's a high court, and it basically what it's saying is now the law has to, like all legal institutions, like a passport, like whatever, they have to recognize that you can have your gender as not as male or female only, you can also have it as unspecified. But I think there might be certain criteria you have to fill to be unspecified. So, so I'm thinking. I want to choose the female gender. I don't want to be unspecified because I don't feel like I am unspecified. I'm pretty confident that my gender is fits into the female category. That's where you know. So I'm not necessarily saying I would choose the unspecified. I don't feel comfortable with that. I feel I want to more go into I want to choose my gender as female, because in New South Wales, if you want, for instance, to be legally supported on the basis of your gender regarding jobs or whatever, you need to have a document saying yes, yeah, you are female or male gender. And I don't know. So I was thinking, oh man, do I have to do this reassignment surgery? That was one of the main reasons I was motivated to do the surgery. But another reason was like, yeah, I do feel kind of like sometimes, my genitalia, they do create dysphoria. It's like, I always think to myself, well, I don't know. I mean, if I was, yeah, sometimes it just makes me feel like, hey, that's like the last final frontier or something. So I was, like I said, I've always, kept surgery there as an open option, and I still believe that to be the case. Anyway, so the main point of this video is, yeah, what was this? Yeah, so pronouns. I want to be called she. I don't like he. I hate. I'm actually coming to hate he. I'm coming to hate he. And I'm coming to, like, if someone called me a he, I would like get offended. Like it's such a weird feeling. Like before I wouldn't, but now because I'm getting more confident about this, like more conscious about this. Like if people called me a he, and if I was presenting as someone who is transitioning and who actually identifies as female, right? And if someone called me he, I would be offended. But I guess if I went out in boy mode, if I didn't overtly present myself as female, then I guess, I can't expect people to call me or think of me as she. But if I'm presenting as a female and then people, you know, call me he, I think I would be a little bit offended. Depending, I guess, on the context. You know. Yes, I did. Paint the glitter. I used this glitter which my sister gave. I don't know if you can see it properly. This stupid camera. Come on, you stupid camera, do it. Focus. Oh, this lighting is crap. Yeah, I'm gonna like get better lighting. I saw like I think for $150 you can get some really good like two lights, and another $150 you can get a background like a matte background, so I can put a matte background and put lights and take good videos and pictures and stuff like that. Anyway, yeah, I've been seeing the Twilight movies. I've seen the first three movies. I like it. I like the Twilight movies. It, I think the stories are kind of simple, but they're done well. It's not like a thought. It's not like intellectually whatever, but it's like a basic like a love story, Romeo and Juliet. It's done really well. And what I really liked about this movie so far is actually the love story part. The vampire lore and all of that, yes, that's a bit like that gets a bit boring, or it's not that interesting. It's not as interesting as actually the relationships between these three people, and I don't know. It's kind of different because these days you don't see movies like this, which is very like traditional romantic kind of movie. And I don't know. It was nice to see something like that, and it was good. The characters seemed to have good chemistry, and it was interesting to watch those sections. so so there you go. Yes. Yeah. I mean, So my my name is Yvette Sati, and yeah, to those who know me, uh, I'm a she, female. That's what I'm transitioning to. Um, you know, um, what else can I say? Yeah, I'm working on my voice. When I go to shower, I'll be trying to speak in a high pitch, so just to get my vocal cords like used to talking at a higher pitch. Yeah, so doing that every day, you get more better at it. It's all about practice. Yeah, that's what you gotta do. So transitioning is not like an easy thing. It takes a lot of work. But I'm doing all of this. I mean, like I'm doing putting all. I mean, this is something I really want to do. It's like really important to me. I just it is so important to me. I can't believe how important it is to me because I can see myself being the person that I am, and because I've had these visions of me being, very feminine and all of that, but I never thought that I could, do it. Like I thought, like I don't know, it felt like, you know, it was all in my head, and I couldn't actually do something about it. It felt like, I don't know, I had to be gay or something because traditional men don't do these things. But yeah, but I'm not gay. I might be bisexual, but anyway, leaving all of that aside, um, yes, and even if I didn't want to do any of those things, just just being who you are, you know, I don't know how to explain it. It's like I said, if you, I guess if, you know, I want this so bad. I want so bad to transition and pass and live as a girl, a woman, a lady, or transgendered woman. Um, I want so bad to live as Yvette. Um, I how do I say that? Oh, yeah, but it's a road. You know, uh, it's a hard road. It's not an easy road, but and sometimes I do lack confidence. It's mostly a lacking confidence thing. Like feeling insecure. Am I doing? Am I on the right track? Or just you know, feeling like shit. Anyway, later.